has beaten Crystal Palace 4-0 here with Joseph. Do you think that was a statement of intent today from the team, how they came out the traps right from the start?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, it has to be a statement of intent, but I think it was more needed today because obviously they knew all the contract negotiations, all the negative stuff behind the scenes. And those people weren't that confident going into today, but then they had this point to prove, and I think they definitely proved that in the first from the first minute when Son had that chance in the first minute, and then the pressing from there. I mean, everything was brilliant today, especially that first half. Just I couldn't believe what I was watching, really. Incredible.
Yeah, Crystal Palace, they have quite a good away record against the top sides, and for them to get destroyed like they did today in the first half, what do you think the difference was between when Palace go to other sides and today?
Well, I mean, obviously we were just at the top of our game for the first half, so yeah. I mean it's very. I think any defence, let alone Palace one, would be finding it hard to live with us the way we played. You know, Son making runs in behind, Alderweireld's ball over the top was absolutely brilliant for Son's first goal as well. I've got to say that.
Do you think the negativity maybe been blown out of proportion at the beginning of the season surrounding the club? Obviously we had that disappointing result against Newcastle, but we have had 2 decent results away from home against 2 tough oppositions. We've beaten Villa now and Palace at home. Today was a very comprehensive victory. So what's your opinion on the negativity of what's surrounding us this season, given the performance you saw today?
I mean, maybe it's blown out of proportion slightly, but I think that I can see why it was there's all this negative stuff because, obviously being in the contract situations, no one likes, that's not going to go away until it probably obviously gets resolved. But obviously for now it's been put away a bit till January. However, obviously in January it might be different, it might open up again. But the good news is, we're back to winning ways today. I mean, all we can do for the next few months is keep winning games. Hopefully Ericsson stays us to the season and hopefully he signs a new contract, hopefully. But we'll see what happens on that.
I want to talk about Eric Lamela, try and ask you. He scored or assisted 5 goals in 5 games now at the beginning of the season. Very good run of form for him. Do you see him as a starter for the foreseeable future, or do you think as soon as Lucas gets fully fit or Delhi, then he'll be losing his place?
I mean, obviously he's got a believable start because he's only doing himself justice with the recent games he's been playing. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not always his biggest fan, but I mean, I have to admit, 5 goals or assists, like you said, in 5 games. It's a very good start, and he's starting to improve. I'm not sure his best position's in the middle or the right. I'm not sure what you think, but I don't know. He seems quite good in the middle today. He was in the middle for a bit today. Came off the touchline. And
we had someone on his right, Serge Aurier, providing all the width, and Serge Aurier had a great game today. And given all the talk he was given all this week with how with the right back position, saying there's no competition, do you think he justified his selection today, and do you see him as our first choice right back?
Definitely, Aurier is brilliant today. I mean, I've been calling from the start for the last, obviously few games. I know he's been injured, but Sanchez at right back, you can see didn't work at Arsenal. I mean, you can see that. I feel sorry for Sanchez because he doesn't play there. But I mean, Aurier, you can see he just needs to come back into that right back spot. And now we've actually finally got some width, got some attacking display. He assisted 2 goals today, and that just goes to show the difference. If we had him against Newcastle or playing like that, and then we had Ericsson obviously in form, Ericsson, Lamela, all that stuff. We would have won that game as well, but that's just a different game. But
man of the match today?
Man of the match has got to be Son though. You've got to be, because you start from the first minute he pressed, last minute he get working his socks. Even the last minute when we're 4-0 up, putting in great tackles, scoring those 2 nice goals. Loves to go against Palace, doesn't he? So you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, but what amazed me is that the way that volley was actually so much harder than it looks. By the way, that volley, I saw it from where I was standing, and it's like you had to watch it go over the guy's head, and then he actually was placed it superbly. And even his first goal, I mean, great ball from Toby over the top. But then I love the way he literally, he's so composed. He waited and waited, and he reversed it into the corner. It was just a stunning goal. Stunning goal.
Cheers coming on, John.
Yeah, no worries.
Nice one.